Jim Carrey's just coming out and saying he'd remake The Grinch or do a sequel for How the Grinch Stole Christmas, under one condition. He does one red carpet appearance since his meltdown and retirement. He obviously, I'm not disappointed Jim Carrey's out of retirement. That's fine. I'd do the same. I say I'm not doing stand up comedy anymore. That might be true though. Or I'm done podcasting and I'm back. I'm done with my job and I'm back. It can be done at all levels. You just come back. The reason why I'm recording this is because I said, oh shit, I had a funny DoorDash episode. But I guess if I have something coming out on Christmas Day, I'll do a fucking Christmas episode. Which makes no sense. It's not going to do well on Christmas because everyone's going to be fucking doing god awful traditions with their family or spending time with their family. And then maybe when my handful of viewers have time to watch the episode, they're it's December 26th and we couldn't be possibly any further away from Christmas than we are on December 26th. I'm just doing this for nothing. I guess I suppose I'm getting another repetition in. Oh, Josh is holding the microphone again like a cock. He's stuttering again. He's yelling at the cat in between takes. So I'm not mad. And in my head, Jim Carrey it was prompted. It's not like he's just hopping on the red carpet saying, listen, I'm back doing bullshit Sonic movies. It's more 'tis the season. These surface level people are asking him dumb questions and he says an answer. Yeah, the makeup was atrocious. I don't want to do that again. It took 8 hours. Which in my mind, that is, I'm sure it's true, but I don't believe it. 8 hours and then you're shooting 16-hour days. I'm sure if it's true, the days don't last that long, but you're just working 24/7. The CIA, they're training Jim Carrey to endure torture. They're like, hey, Hitler gave his Nazis. That's cute. Hitler's little Nazis. Hitler gave his little Nazis some methamphetamine and they were able to kill. We need you to do that, but we need to restrain. We're just going to give you methamphetamine and you're already high level, so maybe if we need to tranquilize you in microdoses, we'll have Agent Bradford nearby to inject you on this 8 hour makeup. And what fun is that? Maybe I'm not giving the benefit of the doubt here, but I liked the way the Grinch looked. I'm scared if a computer takes over, what it would look like. I don't want it to look fake. It's been a few years since I've seen it, but I'm sure I don't ever say, how the fuck was I fooled? That doesn't look like the Grinch at all. I feel like it looks like a pretty good Grinch. If Jim Carrey didn't come out and step on the red carpet, he says, one small step for man, and one giant leap for shut the fuck up. This is my stipulation to do a sequel to The Grinch. I'm sure Jim Carrey's smarter than that. I don't know. Maybe he's so triggered and such a prima donna about this makeup, he hasn't even had time to think about what the fuck a sequel would look like. In these reboots and sequels and returns, it's really cute to bring back the original cast and Cindy Lou, who, as it surfaces every year, I'm disappointed I haven't seen it now, but she's like hot as fuck. Nobody saw that one coming, unless if you're like a groomer and you're like, oh god, you're gonna be so beautiful when you're 18 years old. Please let me get in contact with you as soon as possible. Let me put you under my wing. So if you didn't have those fucking disgusting ulterior motives, then what the fuck is the Grinch 2 going to be about? He just fucking decides to take it back again? He stops somebody else from getting it? Cindy Lou Who moves on with her life? What the fuck is outside of Whoville? It seems like a really tight knit community. Nobody leaves. Even the fucking villain, who looks nothing like him. It's just a fucking bestiality baby. I guess they highlight that some wind, and then this fucking beast lands on this fucking even more disgusting Who's doorstep at a swingers party. Do people even fucking leave Whoville? So what is it? Cindy Lou Who has a fucking gift shop? That'd be real cute. She wraps presents, and then she got wrapped as a little kid. And maybe her and the Grinch are behind. I don't know. I'm sure I should be pitching that. Just immediately when the Grinch's heart gets 3 times bigger, it's just fucking a new villain just rolls in. That's in my head what it's gonna be. And then it's a damn shame they make it all these years later because Martha Luhu, she was a fucking smoke show. I remember stopping How the Grinch Stole Christmas right after she blows the smoke out of that light cannon when she's decorating the house. I just remember stopping that and just jerking off before I even had semen to spew. And now I'm going to be doing the same thing if they bring back the original Cindy Lou Who. Now, I feel weird saying that, but I think she was older than me when the movie came out, and I didn't look at her like that. I didn't look at her with drool coming out of the side of my mouth like a brain dead, rock hard, horny fucker until I was of age. As a matter of fact, I think she was still older than me. So I feel comfortable saying this. It's just weird. I remember a big talking point with Harry Potter was, oh, those are the movies Hermione got hot. And it's, do I say that now? Because she was always older than me as the character and the actress. But I probably can't say that now. I don't think I can say it. What's the pretenses for that? What's the statute of limitations? Do I not say? Do I just because that's like part of my child? Oh, that's when her like that's such a thing said out of my mouth about Harry Potter and Emma Watson. Whoever is giving the green light for these reboots and remakes and sequels set apart 20 years, which I'm not trying to shit on the idea too much because I'm a sucker. I fall for it every time. I'm going to watch a movie if the sequel takes place, especially the longer it takes. I'm less likely to watch a sequel if it comes out naturally than I am to fan please and just run out of ideas and the well's dry. And we're like, okay, let's bring back fucking Cindy Lou Who and Jim Carrey and make sure we CGI him as the Grinch this time because he's going to fucking whine and complain. Mind you, this is him coming off the crazy fucking drug bender, whatever he was on, to think he was Andy Kaufman. So they're like, geez, we just got Carrie back. We don't want him to go in on the deep end. So we should probably just throw him in one of those suits and we'll let the computer make the Grinch. Really disappoint some early fans. It's all about capturing a new generation, which we don't do because we do the same movies fucking over. So whoever's fucking greenlighting these reboots and remakes and I don't even want to say long awaited sequels. Whoever's shitting out these unnecessary sequels, they need to be shot 3 times with their fucking backs turned. And the bullets just need to say recycle, reuse, remake because this is getting out of fucking hand. They're redoing Harry Potter. Now, I definitely can't say when that show finally comes on at this age, I definitely can't say, oh, you mean season 4 when Hermione? I can't say that. So let that be known with this little debacle that I don't know if I'm allowed to say something or not. I will not be saying it coming with this fucking remake of Harry Potter just only 2 decades later. That's insane. It's so lazy. Honestly, now I think more about this Grinch sequel, it'd probably be the fucking stupid ass mayor. He probably gets booted out. And then when every election cycle, you can write in a name and they're just writing in, instead of like Snoopy, they're writing in the Grinch. And it's just, is his name Grinch? or the Grinch. No way people call him that. Maybe when he was isolated on that mountaintop, but now that he's like the hometown kid and he's making a name for himself, I feel like they dropped the. And it's gonna be some bullshit title. How the Grinch Saved Christmas. It's just a fucking. At one point, I remember animatedly, the Grinch and the Cat in the Hat were hanging out. Look it up on YouTube if you don't believe me, but I remember seeing that at one point, and maybe Mike Myers returns as the Cat in the Hat. I don't know. I shouldn't be thinking of possibilities because this is just a horrible idea. Thinking about it is just making me so nauseous. I'm not being dramatic. I'm being, hey, I gotta get a Christmas episode out, so let me do that. I woke up this morning, my throat was feeling really sore, and I've eaten weird things today. Haven't drinking any water per usual. I really wanted to yes and the whole Grinch remake and make it really fucking gross and turn off the YouTube video, but I just can't think of anything. And I think that's good. I don't need to think about anything. I don't need two Christmases from now, the fucking evil Hollywood scouters working for the suits come stumbling across my podcast and stealing my ideas and getting rich from it. That'd make me a very upset man. Who fucking knows, man? I know we've all seen that sick porno with the Grinch. And I say we all because that's gonna by 100 episodes. This is all I'm gonna be talking about is fucking porn and bitching about being sober and just nonsense, talking about nothing. And the people that stuck around 100 episodes from now, you were included in this fucking pinnacle moment where they're like, yeah, I've seen every porn Josh has ever mentioned. Obviously, I don't want the family movie, the new hit movie, How the Grinch Saved Christmas. It's so stupid just saying it. But obviously, I don't want a sex scene in it. And I don't want it all to be sex, but maybe some nod to the degenerate fucking fan base who masturbated so frivolously in high school, and now I got erectile dysfunction in my 20s, and seeing Cindy Lou Who all grown up, that just fucking cured it. I can't come without seeing Cindy Lou Who all fucking grown up. That I hope there's some kind of tribute to that. Oh, Cindy Lou Who. Well, I guess that's more Santa. I don't know. I don't really have a Grinch impression. It's somebody knows how to stuff a stocking. I don't think he talked like that either, but something like that. That would be enjoyable. I don't know. I don't think they should do it, and I'm just tired of fucking traditions too. What are the ones that we actually look forward to? And it's got to be a two-way street. It can't just be one because they just seem like they suck. And I don't know. Maybe I'm just in a bah humbug kind of mood because Christmas really doesn't mean anything. I'm not religious. I'm always poor as shit. And I know it's not about gifts, but that is a fun part of Christmas is giving and then receiving. Definitely the receiving part. That's so funny that the villain, Ebenezer Scrooge, he hates Christmas so much. It takes a lot for him to have a change of heart, and he just has this fucking catchphrase how much he hates Christmas and the holiday spirit. Bah humbug. That's just insane. They're like, you fucking hate Christmas so much, you fucking are coming up with catchphrases. You're just this insane person. I don't care what your opinion is on the subject. It can be July, and if you got a fucking catchphrase, you're just a piece of shit, fucking nerd to me. And I don't. I think the village or city or whatever the fuck would do a lot better without you. Your business partner fucking died, and his replacement just works long hours just to keep the heat running. Tiny Tim, his dad's probably fucking half his job is erasing fucking Bob Marley and Ebenezer Scrooge's mistake. I guess I'd be pretty fucking pissed about that no matter what time of year it is. It just doesn't make any sense to me. The Christmas movies are horrible. But I am a sucker for Christmas episodes of shows. And some movies, they do bring back nostalgia when Christmas actually felt like something and it wasn't so soul sucking dealing with. And maybe it's just the industry I work in, hospitality. I deal with the most helpless, clueless fucking people in my life. And they set themselves up for success somewhere down the road where they're not serving people like them. So maybe I do need this How the Grinch Saved Christmas with Smoke Show Cindy Lou Who. And God forbid if Martha Who is still fucking hot, I won't be able to get that image out of my mind with between her and Cindy Lou Who, all grown up, of course. But guys, I hope my cynicism isn't raining on your Christmas parade, and I really hope it was a white Christmas or whatever the fuck you wanted. I hate the holidays, and we're almost there. It'll all change, guys. It'll all change. I'll talk about it in my big New Year Day spectacular, and we'll just all fool ourselves that life isn't meaningless, and because the it's the season of giving and we're rolling into a new chapter as far as the calendar goes. It's all just state of mind. From me to yours, I hope you had a Merry Christmas and you're not on board with this horrible fucking remake. Thank you.